So I'm here today to do my demo of my carrier of the month, which is the lovely BOBA Serenity Bamboo Stretchy Wrap. Okay, so this is the reason why I chose this one as my carrier of the month is because it's a lovely summer option. It's first of all, I'll tell you about the fabric. I'm sorry, that's my dog barking. I'm going to close the door right now. Sorry about that. So the fabric, I will tell you about the fabric first. So stretchy wraps, they can be quite warm. So the way you put them on, generally you learn how to do a pocket wrap cross carry, and you tie it around yourself, and you normally have 1, 2, and then a third layer that goes over you and baby. So they can be quite warm. However, this fabric, it's a bamboo blend, which makes it, if you can see, really super thin, really nice, and it's quite breathable as well. Okay, so as and when you do get all wrapped up with your baby and you've got those 3 passes over you and baby, it's not quite so hot, and it, like I say, it is breathable. So it's a lot cooler than your average cotton blend, for example, which a lot of stretchy wraps come in. Okay, so so that's the fabric is made of. Secondly, this is what we call a 2-way stretchy wrap as well. That means that it stretches 2 ways, which means it's got a lot of stretch this way, okay, and a lot of stretch that way. Can you see how much it's stretching? Okay, that makes it really nice and easy to be able to use. It's always a 2-way stretchy wrap that I would suggest for any beginner if you've never used one of these before, or you know, if you're first time thinking of using a stretchy wrap. It's a 2-way that it's just a lot easier because you've got a lot more give in the stretch of the wrap to be able to get baby in and out. Okay, it's also a little bit more forgiving if you don't get it quite the right tightness as well, and you can still get baby in and it be and be pretty safe. Stretchy wraps come in all different types. You can get 1-way stretchy wraps, and you can get 1.5-way stretchy wraps. So it's not easy buying a stretchy wrap. You can't, I would seriously try and what's the word I'm looking for? I would definitely not recommend anybody just to go on to eBay or Amazon and just go and buy a stretchy wrap, because they are all different and they all work in slightly different ways, and they're all different blends of fabric as well. Okay, so definitely get advice before just going ahead and buying one. A lot of slings that you buy as well on eBay and Amazon aren't necessarily genuine ones either. They can be fakes, and especially if they're particularly cheap, should always ring alarm bells with you. It means that they're probably not weight tested, so we don't know whether they're safe to carry the weight of your baby, but also the different dyes that they use in the fabric. Babies dribble and they suck on these things, so the dyes used in the fabrics need to be safe as well. Okay, and so if you buy cheap, on places like eBay and Amazon, you do risk buying a not particularly genuine sling. Okay, so that's all about the fabric and the stretchiness. Okay, so how do we use it? I'm going to give you a very basic demonstration of how to do a pocket wrap cross carry, and that is it's one of the easiest and more convenient carries that you can do with a stretchy wrap. Okay, and it's the one that generally gets taught as well, so you'll probably recognize this one. So you start with the middle marker, You have these long, long tails, and you want to cross them behind your back over the opposite shoulder. Nice and flat across my back. I've got these big long tails coming down. You see it's quite flat against me. Okay, it's not tight, but it's snug. Okay, that's what we want to achieve. We want it to be snug. Gather those up, you put them down the middle. Here we go, it's still snug to me. Okay, you can tighten it up if it does get a little bit loose. And then you just cross those round the back. And if you've still got really long tails, you can bring them round the front and just tie off just out the way down there. So now you've got this lovely pocket. That one is the last one you need, so you can put that one down out of the way. And then you've got this lovely pocket here, and that's where your baby sits, okay? So this particular stretchy wrap is weight tested. The BOBA wraps, so this is the Serenity bamboo stretchy wrap, but also their normal cotton wraps as well. They are weight tested all the way down to 5 pounds in weight. So a lot of baby carriers and slings and stretchy wraps are only weight tested from 7 pounds. So this is an option if you do have a teeny tiny baby, okay, or a preemie or whatever, okay. So all the way from 5 pounds in weight, and unbelievably, the top weight test is 35 pounds. Now that could be a 2 or 3 year old. Now I probably wouldn't advise anybody getting one of these for a 2 year old, but it just shows their longevity, okay. The nature of the stretchy material, obviously you just wouldn't have enough support for such a heavy baby, and I certainly wouldn't recommend you going for a brisk walk or even leaving the house with your baby, with a 2 year old in one of these. Really, it just wouldn't be comfortable. However, if you've got poorly babies at home and you just need those extra snuggly close cuddles with them, then just put the wrap on and you can have extra close snuggly snuggles to try and make them feel a little bit better. I've done it with my 2 year old, and it really makes a difference. So even though you think you might have outgrown this, don't throw it away, because or pass it on or whatever, because they can come in handy even for bigger babies. Okay, so I'm just going to show you with a younger baby. Okay, here we go. So I'm putting baby's legs in here. Put baby's legs in both sides. So as with any sling or carrier that you use, what you want to achieve is, morning Andy, hi. What you want to achieve is a lovely M position, and you want support from knee to knee, okay? So I've spread that material right across baby's back, right across baby's bottom. Oh, let me just find the inside. Here we go, there's the inside rail. Right across baby's bottom. So can you see I've got that wrap right from this knee pit right to this knee pit, spreading baby's weight right across that carrier, and then lovely spread of material right across baby's back. Okay, and baby is in that M position. Can you see baby's bottom is slightly lower than knees? Okay, so lovely M position. That's the natural position that babies take up when they're little, that little froggy position. That's the position we want to recreate in the sling. Okay, so I've got those 1-2 passes across baby. Always make sure you have that third pass, okay, because at the moment, if I was to lean over and baby had a wriggle, baby is at risk of falling. Okay, so always make sure you have this third pass to secure baby. Here we go. So I just bring that up around the back of baby's head, around the back of baby's neck, sorry. There we go, and baby is all lovely and snug. So with a younger baby, you'd probably want arms in, and if you can see, arms just up, nice and comfy like that, okay? The wrap is all the way up to the back of baby's neck. If your baby is still really little, very newborn, and you want some extra head support, you can bring this pass around baby's head while they're asleep, okay? And that just gives a bit of extra head support. It means then you can bend over and do the dishwasher, or bend over and hang, you know, and pick up the washing to hang out and things like that. So that's really, really helpful to have that extra support around there. If you have got a muslin, if you've got a newborn baby, you always have a muslin. I'm just going to use the little bag that it comes in, but just an example, but you can just roll up a muslin. Here we go. And that can be an extra support around the back of baby's head as well. Here we go. Lovely. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to flip the shoulder and get that material there out of baby's face so I can see baby. So this is a perfect hold and perfect snuggly soft sling for a newborn baby, all the way from 5 pounds in weight you can use this from, okay? As I say, it's really nice and thin and breathable, so it's ideal for a spring or a summer born baby, okay? So right now I've got these slings as my carrier of the month, so you can go and get a special 10% off this month in my shop. I've forgotten what the code is that you need, but it's all on my website. If you go, it's on my website and it's on my Facebook page as well. So if you go and read my review of this wrap, then you can go and get the discount code. I think it's amazing 10. Have a look at the Facebook page. If you've got an older baby, people say that babies get a bit nosy at a certain age. This can be from sort of 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. They start to get a bit more head support, neck strength and back strength of their own, and baby wants to look around a bit more. So if that is the case, oh, let me just take that out. We probably don't need that anymore with an older baby. It is fine for an older baby to have, yeah, baby brain. It's fine for baby to have an arm out, okay, at that particular age, because they are a bit more stronger in their neck and their back. And it just means if they've got an arm out, they've got a little bit more room to be able to look around and see, okay? And it just helps out with, you know, a lot of people come to me and say, oh, they want to look out, they're getting nosy and they want to be able to see a bit more. So having an arm out like this is absolutely fine from, you know, from about 5 months upwards, I would say, something like that, just to help out with those nosy babies. All right. Right, I think I've said everything I want to say about it. Of course, if anybody's got any questions about this lovely wrap, then please do let me know. They are absolutely super. As I say, for newborns and up to 2-year-olds. But I think they really come into play, you know, during the 4th trimester when you want to sort of recreate that sort of womb feeling for your baby. And these really do fit the bill. Baby's nice and snug against you. They can hear you, smell you. They are comforted, and they are super for bonding as well. Perfect for skin to skin. You know, when you're at home, you can both be naked and just put on the sling, and you can just have some skin to skin. And it just means that, you know, if you do need the loo or something, you don't have to disturb baby. Baby's just going to be snugly in the sling. And you can go and do it, or you can go and make yourself a cup of tea or whatever it is, and baby isn't disturbed. So it's absolutely perfect for things like that. Okay, well, yes, I think I've said everything. I'll just better do, for those of you who like to have a bump update, I'll just do a quick side profile, because I'm feeling absolutely massive now. There we go, there's bump. I got 20-week scan this week, so halfway through. Half baked already. But please go and have a look at my review on my website of the sling. And of course, if you want to buy one, please do so through the shop. and you can get your 10% off with the discount code as well. And if you spend over £40 in my shop, you can also use the code SHIP40 and you can get free delivery as well. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.